What up, guys? Oh, stuff's already making noise. I'm tired. I don't want to do this. Nah, you want to talk? Hey there, guys. Gonna talk about things that are... Set up the camera. I got it all set. Let's just do this. Fix my hair. Oh, I look terrible. Hey there, guys. Quirk here, and I'm just gonna tell you a bunch of things that just really irritate me about this hobby. Get started with number one. When people come up to you and they're just like, "Hey, you should really paint your models." It just drives me absolutely insane. And you go, "Yeah, I will, because I'm just going to get to it at some point in time." And they respond with, let you know, I'm a commissioned painter. Congratulations, you're a commissioned painter. I don't care. You should have a website. You shouldn't have to go to stores and find people who haven't painted their stuff yet, like, want to pay you to paint their stuff. And then when you show them a model, don't be like, "Look, here's something that I did. That's great. That's really awesome primer. It's great. Are you going to have the model finished anytime soon? And you want to paint my stuff. Is it going to have color? Can't stand it." But you start thinking, "No, I'm lazy. I don't want to paint this. Maybe I should pay the guy to paint. Yeah, I'm going to pay him to paint this." And then he steals your model. When you pay a commissioned painter, and then you're like, "Here, I'll give you half as much as I owe you right now, and my models," and they just take your model. If you're a commissioned painter and you've done that, hate you. Next thing that really bothers me. Number two. When you're trying to play a game, and you get that person who comes up behind you and just starts like coaching you through the game. You're not playing! So go play your own game. Don't try and like coach the other person and start playing their game for them. Yeah, if you want to be like, "Oh, hey, just so you know, here's a quick reminder." That's cool. When you're just like, "Oh no, don't do that. That's terrible. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this instead. That's way more sense." Are you dumb? Were you born that way? Where your parents related, before marriage? No, that's not cool. Let them play their game, let them make their own mistakes, and they will learn from it. Number three. People are like, "Hey, did you hear the new leak?" And you're like, "No." "Oh, it's this and this and this and that." And I'm just totally talking out of my ass right now. I swore. Quick warning, there will be swearing in this video. Yeah, when people come up, they're just like, "Oh, have you heard all this stuff?" And then they just don't know what they're talking about. "Have you seen that new corn model? It looks absolutely awesome for Forge World." "No, I saw a picture of it. How much is it?" "I don't know, like $60. "No, shame on you." And they start making up stats like them. People are like, "Oh, have you seen the new Wolfen models?" "I have seen the new Wolfen models. I think they're really cool." "Yeah, you see the weapons they get? They get like this claw that attacks at initiative, and they get double their strength, and they're just so awesome. And by the way, their weapon skill 6 is like," "You're making that up. You're just trying to get me excited, and you know that the stats that they have are not enough to excite me to the level that you want me to be excited to. So you're gonna make up stuff to make me sound more excited than I need to be. So why don't you tell me the truth? Or just don't tell me. Let me figure it out on my own." By the way, Forge World, please stop taking money out of my wallet. Seriously, I saw that new corn thing and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then it's like, "Yeah, by the way, it's like 100 and X pounds." I don't know the number, and I just ranted prior about people not knowing the numbers, but it's really expensive in pounds, and I'm in Canada, and our dollar sucks right now, so it's probably even more. Issue number 4, when people don't know how to transport their models, and they're like, "Oh, I saved so much money by just getting a cardboard box, filling it with styrofoam." Easiest way to break all your models and scratch them and all this stuff. And when the thing is, when you get someone who's a really good painter, doesn't know how to take care of their models. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. And then you get people who come up to you and they're just like, "Hey, have you seen that really cool model?" And you know they don't really think it's that cool. Like that Imperial Auto Mecha thing that seriously looks like the terrible love child of like the Iron Giant in Porto Rabo. Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, have you seen this really cool looking model?" And in your head you're like, "No, it looks terrible and I absolutely hate it." But you try and motivate yourself to make it sound like, "Yeah, it's a really cool model." You try and explain it to that person, but they can totally tell that you're not enthused about the model and they call you out on it. Seriously, if somebody does that to me and I'm just like, "Oh, have you seen this really cool model?" And they're like, "Yeah, what are you talking about?" I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. You've been warned. Another issue that just really irritates me is when people are like, is it okay if I touch your model?" "Okay, like, you're sure it's okay?" Like, I've said yes, go ahead. If you want to move, like playing War Machine, you are supposed to move my model. And they're like, "Are you sure?" Like, positive, because these are really well painted. "No, they're not." I don't really care." And they're like, "But I don't want to break them, so maybe you can move them." So then you try and help out and you go ahead and move them. "No, that's not where I wanted it. That's not, could you maybe put it over here?" "Sure." "No, that's not where I want." "Okay, you move the model." "No, I don't want to touch your model." Strangle that person. I don't think I have anything else to rant about. The gloaters. I hate when people are like, when you're playing a game and you're like, "Okay, I have a 2-up armor save. I'm gonna roll," and you get double ones. You're like, "Oh, I can't believe I failed that save." And you get that one person across the table who's just like, "Ha, that sucks so much, dude. I'm gonna win now." And that's totally because of that terrible dice roll that you just made. Why aren't you good at rolling dice? I don't know, maybe because they're frickin' dice. And sometimes if you roll 2 dice, you'll get 2 1s. Heck, sometimes you roll 2 dice, you'll get 2 6s. And then at that point, you're just like, "Hey, bud, guess what? I don't care. I got to keep my dice. My dude didn't die." I don't know why I'm talking this high pitch. You get the point. That's pretty much all I got. I'm done. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. It'll be here. Maybe here. I don't know. Probably here. I'll see if I can put it here in this area. Right there. Also, don't forget to watch the morning drive and Saturday morning gaming. And I will see you guys next time. Paint your models!